Okay, we are back with Raft. I've been doing a bit of gathering between episodes. Actually, quite a lot of gathering. Not a massive amount, just quite a lot. I've also been designing and creative, making some plans for how I want a Raft to go. We're doing something I haven't really done a lot of before, which is having multiple floors. I mean, I've done it before. I've had an upper level, but not really multiple floors. That's all part of the plan to come. Good, we're still anchored. I stopped off at this island last night before. Get out of the water. Before I stopped, I've been gathering. I've got stuff. I'll show you my stuff in a minute. Let's just sort this island out. Random single plank. Okay. I've been looking at some of the mods that are available for this game. I haven't got any applied, and I probably aren't. I probably am not going to do any anytime soon. But there are some useful ones, like one that means you don't need supports, which is, I don't know, not needing them at all feels cheaty. Just something that increases the spacing would be nice. I think that's it for trees. Just fill up on food and water there, and start gathering resources down here. I've got quite a lot of metal. I'm going to need... How much metal am I going to need? I've got basically a foundation size of 100 I've gone for with the design that I'm planning. So then add in the collection nets as well. And we're looking at 125 metal needed to reinforce it all. Because you have to reinforce all of it if you don't want the shark to attack any of it. I should probably gather a few stones, just so I don't run out anytime. Don't need loads. Seaweed. Okay, nothing around there. I don't really want to go around that side of the island at the moment because it'll just attract the shark. While I'm over this side, it's leaving me alone. Oh, more metal, good. I think I've got like 80 metal or something. No. Have I? At least 60. I've been smelting that as I went along. Where is the shark? It's not bothering me, and that bothers me. I'd expect it to at least appear in distance by this point. Just keep gathering. It'll come up behind me and attack me, but I'm at full health, so I'll survive it. Here it comes. Ow. If I hadn't jumped as much, I would have been able to turn around and get it in time. Spear's getting low, that's not great. I should make another spear. Not that one, that one. Yeah, I've got 80, that's not bad. Okay. Damn it! That's annoying. I knew that was going to break that. Two metal ingots and a bolt. I know I've already got a bolt. Shush. I just want to craft one instead. Leave me alone. On the plus side, it's probably incredibly close to dying, so... Exactly. So I can now finish gathering in peace. Metal, 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 metal. The more metal, the better. As I say, I'm going to need a lot of it to do the entire foundation of my raft once I get it up to the design I'm going for. I'm going to do it a piece at a time, of course. I'm not going to go straight for the whole thing. I definitely don't have the resources to do that. I mean, I don't have the resources to do it anyway because I haven't even got some of the pieces I want, like the steering wheel and the engine. They will come later when I progress. Oh, even more metal, yeah, there's quite a lot of metal on this one. This is nice. That's just stones, right? I don't really need a lot more seaweed, but I might as well grab it since it's right there in front of me. Okay, there's a stone. This is what I mean about diving at night, where you can really see where things are. Is that stone or metal? I think it's a stone. Yeah. we done? Is that everything? Oh, the shadow of my raft is all the way over here. Because the moon's low. I think that's about it. No, there's just about some more here, right? Because I didn't finish this area. Maybe? Stones, stones, stones. Maybe not. Maybe that is it. No, I'm not going to spend forever searching one island. Gotcha. Shark head. Merge those. I have so many feathers, it's not even funny. My organisation system started to break down because these chests are all full. So I am at the point where I'm just dumping stuff in here now. Shark's back. Yes, let's go. That should get that, and I might be able to get that plank as well. Ah, just missed. Oh well. A different smiley face. Not quite as good as Potato's one. Potato's one's better. You in there. That's probably going to come close enough so I can just grab it. Probably. Yep. So the aim for today is at minimum to find the radio tower. Which means the receiver and the antenna are the first order of business. So what do I need in order to do that? The receiver, I need 2 circuit boards and a hinge. There's a hinge, circuit boards. And I need a circuit board for each antenna, right? So I need 5 circuit boards. Which means I need 10 copper ingots and 5 vine goo. And 5 plastic. That's the circuit boards done. Okay, so the receiver, I need the hinge, planks, plastic. There's the receiver. Antennas, I need bolts. 3 bolts and a bunch of scrap. Okay, no. Let's put away that delicious shark meat that I'm stockpiling quite a lot of at this point. Barrel. Oh, that's skill. Throw out for that barrel, turn around, scare off the bird, and still get back to the barrel in time to actually pick it up. Nice. I don't think the other barrel's going to hit that. It's too far out. I'm just going to let that go. It's annoying, but didn't get that plank. But I can get this plank. Shh. Okay, so in order to do this, I need raised floors, and it has to be at least 2 up, right? I think. Let's do 1 there, 1 there, 1 there, and 1 there. Doesn't have to be particularly neat. Put an antenna on there, 1 on there, 1 on there. Hopefully they're at the right sorts of distances. Don't need any precision. Go away. Just a ladder will do, actually. I need nails. And more planks. Okay, I think those distances are fine. This is silly. Look at it. I can perch it right on the edge, which makes no sense. Yeah, they've all connected just fine. Get off. Battery. Battery's what I'm after. Just 1 copper ingot. Good. You're fine. So I just need to go left a bit. Heading for the radio tower. This is obviously all very temporary. Okay, so what's the size I'm going for here? 6 by 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's already the right size that way. And 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Are you kidding me? This is actually already exactly the correct size. That's silly. I love it. I mean, that means I can just start reinforcing what I've got. So 6 by 11 is 66, which I have got enough metal for. So I can reinforce this entire floor. That's awesome. Is that a raft over there? Yeah. I'll probably be able to just grab this one by the time I get to it. The reason I counted from here... Actually, no. Collection nets, then a layer, then the 6. So I need to do one more layer actually. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. Let's do that then. Bye bye, Raft. I'm not that interested in you. I need to go a bit more left. It's like, hi, bye. It must have been raining. I didn't notice it raining, but that's watered and I didn't water it because my bottle's full. Oh, it's raining now. I'm just going to dump stuff because, let's be honest, I'm going to organise this stuff better in a bit anyway. That should get caught by a net. Okay. So the primary thing is the 6x11, which I've now got. The other thing will be to basically what I'm going for is I've got the main 6x11 bulk of the raft, which is the main thing where all the stuff is, and then in front of that I've got a 25 wide thing for the collection nets. That's the plan. How far off am I? I still need to go left further. Okay, so the first thing is let's get more collection nets in so I never miss anything. I might as well. So what do I want? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't have to do that right now. Okay. So do I need 2 nails and a metal ingot for each of those? So just make a crap ton of nails. I need more than that. That's still not enough. I need another 24. 24, 8, 16. No? That's actually still not quite enough. Hello, double barrel. Right. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. That's not going to hit the net. Let's grab you. This anchor's not going to stay here. That will end up one over there, one over there. I don't want to do that layer at the not at the moment. I will do that layer because that layer will be staying. The front, these aren't going to be kept because I'll just do complete collection nets across the front. So these ones aren't going to stay. The nets obviously will. Get off me spuds. Actually no, it's not spuds, it's just yeah. I'll harvest those in a minute. There's a lot of metal to spend at this stage, but I know that this floor is all staying here. Actually, I say that. One of these floor pieces is not staying here. But I can't remember which one off the top of my head right now. Well, whatever. I need a few more nails to do the remaining layer. Let's not worry about that right now. Okay, so now the shark can only attack the front of the raft, which is nice. It reduces the number of options the shark has. Right. Let's check where we're going. So this one. Helps if you go up to the right one. Closing in on it. Still need to go a bit more left. Let's harvest these. And let's also start cooking up some more metal. At this point, I've got a complete breakdown of my sorting system. I'm just not bothering at this point. Oh, shit. You don't expect them to come from that direction. Yeah, that's why you have to reinforce everything, because the shark doesn't fail to attack these, it just can't see them at all, so it clips through them. It's dumb. Right. Planks and palm leaves. Let's just do the edges for now. Because if I do the front surface, I'll have more trouble than it's worth trying to put the wall in across all of this stuff. Okay. So the next floor... I did not take as many useful screenshots as I thought I did. There's 3 more pieces I shouldn't have armoured. Oh well. That's some wasted metal. Okay, so in the centre of this thing, which is here, and one space from the back. That's great with that ladder there. Yeah, excellent. That's where the engine will go. Eventually. When I get that far. We're almost there, it should come into view pretty soon. There it is. I'll keep drifting this way and I'll come in at the side of it. This is probably the better side to come in at, actually, anyway. You see, the reason I want to do the anchors at either end is so that I can stand on the edge and line up and see where I'm going to come in at, so I can get close to stuff without hitting it. That's why I do an anchor at either end. Almost far enough over. And we're clear. wasn't actually the anchor I wanted to do there, to be honest. It was the sail, because I want to go forwards. Well, it's got me in place. It's stopped me from drifting further over from my mistake, so it still works. Is that all the metal I've got now? I think it is. Coming in for a landing. Should still be lined up nicely. I can even go a little bit to the right. That's enough. That's probably too much at this point. Oh no, that's actually perfect, I think. Maybe a tiny bit to the left. Just to be sure. Okay. Radio tower. I think I'm going to need a new hook. Yep, that's fine. Let's put away you. None of it. Some water. Okay, spear's fine. Make a new hook. Don't actually need the hook right now, but might as well do it anyway. Scrap rope, pine bolt. Screw it, let's use it with the bolt. Scrap rope. Okay. Stock with food a bit more. Let's make sure I'm smelting something so I'm not wasting the time. And let's go. Back off. Now the shark can't get in here, which is nice. There's some stuff to pick up, which is also very nice. I guess it's this floor that's got the briefcase, which contains a note, and this crate here. Quarter shark, named him Bruce. Bruce, you bastard, I got you. I don't think he stayed got. Do you? Robbie goes, go on, bastard shark's after me, gonna stay here until I find a way off this place. Well, there's a boat right here. I don't think there's anything in this room. No. Now originally, in the first releases of the game, this was the end. This was as far as the game went, this place. But now it's just the beginning. There's a note. And a crate. With some stuff in it, glass, hinge, nice, not bad. This symbol we've seen before. There it is, it's a forward scout symbol. So these are the notes we've got. If you want to, I'll say pause, it's not a video, it's a stream. Okay, 2 months we've been working on these reactors, 2 months working to save the world with no one to tell our story to. Our names aren't important, they gave us all nicknames after their foreman leaked everything about the North Pole testing project. As if that made a difference, hell, as if any of us could make a difference at all at this point. Sparrow had been wary since the initial pitch, especially over the details that had been glossed over. Apparently the prototype is nowhere near stable. There was no measure of what happened to the Chinese team that came before us. Ren was supposed to be one of them, but he's not letting anything show. Get off me, crops. Get off me, Raft. I stabbed. Right, where was I? Al mumbled something about the emergency cooling system looking shoddy, which wasn't the half of it, but I knew better than to rattle on about it. I mean, they gave us some place to work, drive to work on, God knows those are in short supply. Okay, I wish I knew where we were, that we had some place we could point to except that radio tower out in the distance. 12, 16 and 8 failed today after 3 days of testing. 16's core burned so hard and fast it ate right through the wet well. Its payload sank into the ocean hot enough to burn for 100 years. Sparrow checked the radiation levels, what's being let out with every test. They said they're going to use those as shelters. We can fix this, she said. And the craziest part is we agreed. Us four, overworked, exhausted pencil necks, we would save the world. What will be left of it anyway. Turns out Ren blew the whistle on us and it made the people in charge mad. They must have known we were stalling, working on 12 and 24. Those things let out so much radiation they burned green, for God's sake. That's not actually how radiation works. The stereotypical radiation glow is Cherenkov radiation, which is light that's emitted by particles travelling through a medium faster than light travels through that medium. Yeah, stuff going faster than light in a medium, obviously in a vacuum, nothing can go faster than light. It's like the light equivalent of a sonic boom for sound. When you break the sound barrier, it's the same kind of idea. Oh, sod it, I can't be asked to go for the bird. Anyway, science. Except they took them anyway. Sure, Al and I put up a fight, but they just shoved us around that bunch of jocks. Took Sparrow and Reactor 8 with them too. After all, Ren knew she was the only one with the smarts to keep them working. Ambiguity there, Sparrow is the she there. They left us behind on the reactor testing platform, then blew the foundations. The water's been rising slowly. Al thinks we should go after them. I wish I didn't agree with him. Trace, this is the important one. This gives us... Oh, no, this isn't the important one's at the top. Distress call received. Trace, establish rapport, language unknown, Malay, get Tarragon, presumably Tarragon is someone who speaks Malay. Com dead, gunshots in distance. Gunshots in distance, well done my mouth. Tangaroa, don't know what that is. I think it might be someone speaking Malay. Too fast to make out. Kota, Junga, Kota, Junga. I think that's the Malay. Tarragon found dry place leaving, water's rising which short a couple of places. I'm sorry, Mike, if you're reading this, head for Balboa if it's still above water. Balboa is currently the end game, but it's a way ahead yet. There are supplies in the pantry. Well, I missed that jump up. Let's try that again. I normally get that easily. I said I normally get that easily. It's a bit of an annoying loop around if you fall off. Like, it's not severely bad, but there we go. Don't think there's anything else around this side. No. Okay. Nothing in here. And at this point you can wonder, well, where do I go next? And the answer is up to this box, up onto this shelf up here. And then here, here, here. I'm not quite sure where those stairs went originally for you to be able to do this. Probably down to, well done me, probably down to like here or something. Behind the, I don't know. I say originally, obviously in universe. Out of universe has always been like this. And going up to the top. You can't get on the roof of this as far as I know. Don't need to. New note added. If you can understand what you're reading, this isn't the end. We gunned the engine as hard and fast as we could, but I think it burned out. We barely made it to the radio tower. Al said the boats are useless, but I can fix it. They're probably way ahead of us, but I think they're headed for Selene. Methinks this is something to come in the next expansion to the story. I just want to leave this someplace anyone might find it. We didn't cause this, but we damn well helped it along, and by God, we're going to try and fix this. We're going to get there, and we're going to shut down 12 and 24, and we're going to get Sparrow back, and then maybe I will ask her out and she won't look at me like I'm crazy this time. Al found my notepad, but I got it back. I need to hide it better next time. This marker makes it really hard to erase stuff, but we will get her back. We have to. Cuckoo. Look at all that stuff, including the blueprint for the headlight. And this is the most important thing. The radio frequency, or the receiver frequency for Vasagatan, which is the next story location. 9238. But this used to be the end of the game, as I said. Oh, there's that symbol again. I don't know if this represents Vasagatan, then Balboa, and then that. I don't know. So, we are done here. Unless I want to mooch under the water and see if there's any metal, I suppose. There might be. Yep, there is. Or by the stones, there might be metal. Certainly scrap. Any metal. I'm not going to spend ages searching. Looks like it's just your basic island stuff here, so there's probably metal somewhere. Okay, I'm drowning because this bit's under the water. Where the hell are you? I can hear you. Oh, you're up there. Come on then, Bruce. Bruce the 27th or something by this point. There's a mod that lets you spawn loads of sharks, it's ridiculous. Don't plan on trying that one particularly. But yeah, this is an island, essentially, so there's no sense not gathering the stuff while I'm here. Just to show I haven't seen any metal yet. Doesn't look like there is any, which sucks. Yeah, my crops are all gone. Don't really care. Okay, that was Bruce the 14th. I find sneaking does help. Okay, I do want to head out in that direction, because I want to get these barrels. And that barrel over there while I'm at it. Let's do those. And then I can set this for the frequency for Visigaton. I don't know how you're supposed to pronounce that. That's how I pronounce it. So the frequency is 9238. Nine, 2, 3, 8. I pretty much need to keep on this heading, to be honest. Suits me. I'm sure crouching does help with that. Like, it's by no means perfect, but I think you can get a little bit closer. Okay, so headlight. I can learn, good. I no longer need that blueprint. Can't throw things out the window. Today I learned a thing. Plenty of bowls, lovely. I got a paddle. I'll take it. I just acquired an entire ass paddle. Fine. $1,600 it's a way off. Okay, water. There we go. Two stacks of shark meat, lovely. Absolutely lovely. Good. Carry on building. So I need nails, right? I can make nails. So one there, and one there. And one there. And one there. And one there, and one there. And one there. And I need one more nail. One there. I'm missing some barrels, but I don't really care at the moment. Busy. Okay, now I just need loads of wood. I'm not going to be able to put this entire floor in. So I've got nothing to attach it to here, no wall at the front and no pillar close enough. Hello Bruce the 15th. Don't do that. Don't do that! Wow, this is eating up all of my wood. Building is expensive. Like, it is really expensive. You don't realise how expensive until you try and do a lot of it. Okay, that's most of it. That gap is a thing. It should only be 3 blocks though. Why can't I build here? Where does the last pillar go? There's another pillar somewhere. I think it goes here. I'll worry about that later. While I'm up here, let's check on you. 1200. I really should be cooking something. Let's make some more vine go. Right, so I can start moving stuff around. The bed is going to go over there. I need to get the front walls in because my storage is going on the front upstairs. Yes, I know, but the sun's going down. Thank you. Okay, let's get planks and leaves. That's what I need. Let's start putting in as much of the front wall as I can. I could at least move my storage up here temporarily. I mean, this area is not going to have anything in it for a bit, because this is where my grass plots are going to go, and I'm nowhere near having those just yet. Well, I'm not nowhere near. I can find large islands now, but they're not the target for the moment. Maybe they should be. I don't really want to go to Vascatan without armour. Armour would be nice, and that requires islands. So maybe I will, I don't know. So this is going to be a fairly lengthy process. Moving everything upstairs. And of course I'll have to move it all again after that. But for now, let's just stick everything over here. I'll organise it all later. Kind of handy being able to jump up like that. Do the numbing. Say I'll rearrange these later. Actually, I probably won't. I'll probably just leave them until I start doing the proper storage. No point rearranging stuff to rearrange it yet another time. Shark will attack in a minute, I should think. How are we doing? 500. Time-consuming but necessary course of action, all of this, moving everything out of the way so I can do the building. But I'm nearly there. Nearly there. Oh, did get it. Thought I hadn't. Let's just keep my food off to one side, just because it's sensible. That's it. And I've got 2 slots spare, which is nice. Okay. Let's take the sail. Move that up here. How are we doing? We're actually too far over, so I want to go to the right next. Let's just make sure I get this barrel. So I'd rather go to Vizsla with armour, but I have not seen a single dot for a large island yet. So apparently not happening. I'm going to put this stuff down fairly haphazardly for the moment. This needs moving, but it is going to be down here. In fact, it's going to be right there. So that I can just reach out the window to get the water. That's the idea. You are going to be here, but I need to need space for another one of these. And obviously that's going to move, but I'm not going to worry about that just yet. And here's Vizsla. Yes, that is a ship. Okay, hang on, let's see how I'm coming in. Quite well, actually. I do want to aim right a bit, though. Left a bit, sorry. That's probably enough. Maybe a bit more to the right. Because I can dive out as hard as I want when it comes to it. Yeah, that's pretty good. Let's get a nap in. Look at that. That's a nice stop. Top one first, otherwise it'll waste the materials. But now this is clear and I can actually sort out the front of this thing. I'm just going to take a minute to do this. Which sort of door do I want? Nails. Of course I need nails. Ooh. Nails, 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 nails. I mean, I'll keep the doors open pretty much all the time, but... now I can fill in that, and I need a pillar here. I think it goes there. I'm pretty sure. That. And then up here, what I do is actually... Really? You won't go there? Wonder why not. You will go there, I just haven't got enough blanks in my hand. I'm almost out of planks. This is all I've got left. Building is expensive. This is all above the where the engine's going to go. So you can't build directly on top of an engine. You just can't, because there's no way to... well, you can, but you have to do weird stuff with ceilings, roofs, you know. Wait, take the battery first, otherwise you waste it. Okay, which side do the stairs... hang on. Yeah, I know, I wasted some materials there, whoop-de-doo. The stairs go this side. Hang on, let me check my screenshot. They go this side and this way round. So I need to take out these two. Wait, so how did I do those walls? You know, I'm not sure. I'll figure it out. For now, that stays like that, I guess. Oh, now you're picking up islands. That's weird. Let's take a stack of shark with me. I don't really need to take planks with me. But I will, because I just always keep planks on me. What I do want to do is make a bow. Rope, vine goo, and bolt. Rope. More rope. Vine goo. Bolt. Bow. And arrows. Can make metal arrows. I think for the moment I'll make stone ones. .30 arrows that'll do. Okay. The other thing I need is a headlamp. I really do need one. Which means a battery. Two rope and 2 scrap. 2 rope, 2 scrap, battery, 3 scrap, 6 plastic, and a copper ingot. It's all going to seem nice and calm for a moment, to begin with. It's all going to be perfectly lovely. And then we'll hear some noises. But here's something we need right out the gate. Mechanical part. This almost feels like Subnautica. You get near to a crashed ship, and you have to watch out for scary things in the water as you approach it. I just had a really big Subnautica flashback. Getting near the Aurora. Huh. You can actually get straight up here. Did not know that. I've always worked my way up from the bottom. Well, I'll say always. I've only been here once before in the past. Where? Oh, there you are. Yeah, these things. So, these suck, and are the reason why I kind of wanted armor first. I played on peaceful and came here, and it's kind of like I was still wary of them even though they wouldn't attack me until I attacked them. And this one they will attack me, because I'm not on peaceful. So yeah, it kind of sucks. Let's gather up these mechanical parts. I think there's actually one more than you need, because I had one left over on the peaceful. There's a note. There's a bullet, which I need. I don't know why it's a bottle. Door is locked from inside. Okay, so you do have to work your way up from the bottom then. You can't get in to the lower levels from here. Everything is locked from the inside. It's kind of annoying. Okay, so I came up over here, which means I need to work my way down over... Also, you can't do this jump. I mean, even if you don't mess it up, I'm pretty sure you can't. So... the battery on this thing wears down fairly quickly, which is annoying. This is where you start. So, let's go in. You want to see how dark this is without the torch? Yeah. I don't think there are any lurkers in here. Crowbar. Let's Gordon Freeman the hell out of this thing. I'll look at these notes afterwards, none of them are important right now. I don't know what using this does. Maybe you can't get somewhere until you've... I have no idea what it does. But I'll take it. Okay, there's our first lurker. If I remember how to use the goddamn bow. have you gone? Okay, 3 arrows is enough. Wait, pick up stone arrow. I saw it. Oh, oh. Might as well retrieve any arrows you can. I'm not sure the meat from these things would taste very nice, but there you go, we get it. So yeah, this is where it starts, like, you can hear them above you, walking around and snuffling, and it's horrible. I hated it on peaceful when they wouldn't attack me unless I attacked first, so I'm going to hate it even more now. Okay, so first little bit of a puzzle here is that I need the bolt cutters to get at that. Oh, food. Yes, please. Did I just see a prompt? Could have sworn I just saw a prompt. Guess not. So you have to go back and forth on this ship quite a bit, which is a pain because the lurkers do respawn. Well, some of them do it anyway. Need a blue key for that. That's all that's in here. I don't think there was one in here. No. Gas tank. Good, need that. Now as you can see, these do not go in my inventory. They go over here. How's my battery doing? A third of the way down. I don't think there's any value in a headlamp once it's fully worn out. You can create a headlamp using a worn out battery. Much like you can in Subnautica, you can use up empty batteries. Red key. Wait. Hang on. Don't I get the red key first? Is it in one of these lockers? Where? Which way around was it? Because I think I get the blue key from the... Oh no, here it is, red key. That's why you come into the bathroom. I don't think there's one in here either. No. Lots of scrap. Absolutely loads of scrap. It's horrible. Requires electrical wires, lighter, gas tank, and bullet. Requires 5 mechanical parts. Okay. Bolt cutters. Mechanical parts. So I need 1 more mechanical part. I need the wires, and I need the lighter. And with the blue key, I can now get up these stairs. I hate the noises so much. So much. Surfing dog. Okay, and this leads to here. So we've gone full circle in that regard. Hate it. Hate it. I think there's one in here. Just around the corner. Maybe not. Not in here. Two-thirds down. I'm going to need a fresh battery in a bit. Is there anything in this room? Other than a nice view? Bit of plastic, that's it. Someone's doodled on that painting. I approve. I mean, not in general, but... Okay, I'm pretty sure there's one in this one. I know at least one of these rooms has one in it. No? Is there anything in here? I actually think it is one you have to open the door for. You know, just because... Well, I'll give you a threat you can see in advance. Where's the fun in that? You can't get in there to get that lucky cat, which sucks because I want it. Yeah, there we go. When you know it's only 3 shots, you suddenly feel a lot more confident. I still don't like them, I'm glad I was able to start hitting that one from so far away, but... Requires 4-digit code. I'll find that elsewhere. And there's the last mechanical part I need. I'm going to need a new helmet in a minute. Okay, I'm done here for now because I can't do anything without the 4-digit code. I can go upstairs to the next level. Ow. But this is probably... Well, I can open these doors, and that means I've got a shortcut back up here. This is probably a good time to go and get a new helmet and refill my water. Take that off because I'm outside. I think you only really need it for the lower levels. Keycard. Fish. Beet. Potato. I am full of plastic. Let's just put that back on then, since it's going to run out anyway. There's the 4-digit code. There's an extra mechanical part that I do not need, so I'll just have that forevermore. I'm not sure why there's an extra. I think maybe they just forgot to take one out or something. So I could go back down into the 4-digit code. My helmet's broken. Yeah, it's pretty dark in here. 4-digit code was in this room, right? No, this room. Yeah. Oh look, you're back. Where are you going? Should cover as many arrows as I can. And there's the electrical wires, and a note, and a note. So now I just need the lighter. Okay, let's head down. My raft is, which side of my raft on is this side? I can see it. Okay, first of all, let's cook the meat. Really? Choose now. It's just unnecessary and annoying. Right. Actually, I'll hold on to that. In fact, let's just cook all of that. Okay, another lamp then, another headlight. What do I need for it? Battery rope scrap, and a battery was copper ingot plastic scrap. Plastic. Scrap. Copper ingot. And a fresh headlight. Why am I placing planks in those? Because I'm going to move them anyway. Cooked meat. And then some more meat. That's a face with a big nose. Okay, I've got plenty of food on me then. And back in we go. I think I came in on the opposite side of this the first time. Which means there may even be another mechanical part over here. Possibly. Is this thing actually moving in the water? No? Shouldn't be. That's just me bobbing then. Okay. So I've been away, so these guys will all be back. I should think. Maybe not this one. Oh no, there you are. Okay. Upstairs we go. There is one in here. There you are. Missed. The mechanical parts I need for that, for the car jack. There's the key card. I knew there was something over here. I didn't find it originally. It took me forever to find the bloody thing. It's like, where the hell's the key card? It's over here. And I think the light is in that room. So I need to go down and do the mechanical parts for the car jack. Quickest way down. Doesn't really matter that much. Just pick a route. Okay, the car jack. So I just need the lighter. That's all I need now. I'm pretty sure that's in the room that you use the car jack for. Are you back already or not? Oh hi, yes you are. Oh, a spear, cool. Great, no. The lighter is in this room, right? Maybe it's not. No, I'm pretty sure it... What is the point of this room then? Is it totally optional? Key card was on the floor below, right? This just goes up to... green key is there, which you get from the key card, I think. Key card, green key, lighter, if I remember correctly. And then up there is the bridge, which is the end goal. And you're back again already. God, you're annoying. I'm not even going to bother. I'm just going to head out. I mean, you can farm them for meat, I guess, which isn't bad. So keycard room was here. Which gives me the green key. Don't think there's anything else. Okay, back up we go. And with the green key I can get in here. What? What? Where? Okay, that just clipped through the wall. That's fun. There's a note. There's the lighter. Okay. So now all I need to do is head back down, make the bomb, and get onto the bridge. Almost done here. Oh hey, it's a raid. Hi. And thank you. Sorry, I have no idea how long it's been since you arrived. I'm focused. But hello, and welcome. Got the bomb. And we are almost done here. Quickest way up is probably going to be this. And I don't think I can make it up onto there. Maybe? Maybe? Yep, cool. Suddenly turned around. I wasn't expecting it to suddenly turn around. Ow. Anything in here? Apparently missed this room. There's an abandoned towel. That's about it. Okay. I don't know what happens if you stand too close to us. It probably hurts you. I mean, it would, surely. Don't think there's actually anything up here, is there? At the top layer? Nope. Okay. And a note, and a note, and some scrap. Scrap, stuff, nom nom. Steering wheel, engine, awesome, loving it. And the receiver frequency for Balboa, and I believe that's it. I think we are done here. Great. Nice. Bit of biofuel. Okay, can't actually use... Can you use the biofuel yet? Or do you have to have a tank? I think you have to have a tank. I don't think you can put the biofuel straight into the engine. Might be wrong. Let's just have a look down here. Yeah, there's another spare mechanical part. So I've now got 2 that will never be used. Don't know why there are 2 extra. They're not exactly that hard to find. So I'm not sure why they felt the need to add extras. I mean, everything else you find in precisely one place, so it just seems a bit odd. My inventory's full. I don't really need any more clams, so I'm going to leave that. I would like to pick you up, though. Not that I've ever used you, but... Well, the blueprints can go, I guess. Might as well grab the clams since I've got space for it. It's actually really, like, it's good that you only have to pick up the blueprints, and they probably made it that way because otherwise you could drop the blueprint, it despawns, and then you're stuffed if you had to actually research it. So I imagine that's why they made that change. I might as well keep that on, it's going to break anyway. And there it goes. I think we're done here. Oh, no, a bit more scrap. No sense leaving behind perfectly good scrap. Okay. Yep, that's about it, I think. All these trees that you can't cut down. These great big huge trees that you'd think maybe give you just a lot of wood. No, you just can't cut them down. Time to move on. The next target is large islands. Hi. Oh, come on. Really? Right now? I haven't got room. Okay, hang on. Wow, that's a lot of meat. I need to put stuff away. That's 2 spaces cleared, that's enough. Just nibble on those, top up my water. And raise anchor, which is what I was actually going to do before the shark rudely interrupted me. Okay, we're clear. Now you can come back to Fiskatan anytime you want. Just have to put the frequency in. I mean, weirdly, you can do it even if you go off in a completely different direction. I think you can still it just turns up on the radar again if you missed it, which doesn't make any sense, of course, but obviously for the sake of being able to play the game. Goodbye, ship. You've provided me with quite a lot of food. I need to make another chest, don't I? Hinge, hinge, hinge. That stuff on the floor is going to despawn and it was planks, which is a shame. Oh no, managed to get them. Probably lost something else. Don't know how many there were. But anyway, that's that. Cooking those. Definitely need to get that Mr. Barrel. Food. Food can go in the food chest. I've only used up 10 arrows out of all of that, because I retrieved most of them, so that's pretty good. Chest. 2 ropes and a hinge. I definitely have hinges. No? Do I not? Yeah, I do. There we go. Okay. Still got almost an hour of the stream left, and I've done the first 2 story locations. That's actually as much story progress as I've ever made. I've reached Balboa, but I haven't explored it in the past on the peaceful save file. I don't know whether I want to do that before the next stream, or whether I want to be surprised. I might go with be surprised. I think it's a bit more interesting. Right. So now... I don't want to rush to Balboa. I definitely want armour before I go to Balboa. I should be able to find 2 types of large island now. One that has honey. Yeah, you see. The radio tower's ahead of me, even though it should be way behind me. I mean, I can put the thing onto Balboa because you can't reach Balboa without the engine. You can't, it's impossible. What's the frequency? 2213. Okay, so Balboa is, as you can see, against the wind. You cannot reach it without an engine. You can get very close to it with clever use of steering and the wind, but you can't actually reach it. You can get within like 200 and then you just cannot get to it. It pushes you away. Okay, so engine, first of all, can go here. So an engine, and 1 engine is going to be enough because I am under 100 foundations, and each engine can push 100 foundations. That's why I've designed this raft the way I have, to keep it just under the limit, so I don't need multiple engines. Okay, 5 metal ingots, rope, circuit board. Circuit board is 2 copper and vine goo. Copper is over here. And the engine. Boom. Interesting. Doesn't like it there, but it does like it there, even. Flickering, that's very interesting. So, was I just only able to place these walls while I was in creative, or is it a bug? No, it's a bug. It's a placement bug. Okay. So if I put one here, and do that, and then take this out, it thinks it's supported by the engine, I think. It's kind of odd. Now I can put the stairs back in. If I get another nail, which is going to be a pain because I now can't get up there. It doesn't matter too much if I hit this because I'm going to have the steering wheel soon. I'm going to build that in a minute. And with the steering wheel you can rotate your raft, so it doesn't matter if you actually get out of alignment anymore, which is quite nice. On the other hand, it means that you're always responsible for your own alignment. You can't just rely on the wind to keep you going in a straight line anymore. It's the trade-off. I can make more nails. What am I doing? So yeah, those walls are actually not supported by anything, but they think they are, so well, I'm not complaining. Okay. Okay, I'll top my water up in a second. Let's cook these. Just for a little bit of extra food. And one of those. I've got 3 more of those to cook in a second. Once these are done, put this stuff away. Spear is low, but I've got another one, so I'm actually fine there. Let's sort this island out. I could start collecting flowers now, I guess. And I've got a little bit more storage room. The seeds I'm actually after, I'm not so fussed about the flowers themselves right now. I mean, I'll still gather them, there's no point not. Have I got all 5 colours here? I have got all 5 colours here. Okay. Don't tend to find all 5 on one island, but I guess this one has them. The shark's still dead at the moment. No, there it is. Okay. I got to the shallows. Fine. What I really need, of course, is the seeds. Although, to be honest, I'll probably just find more flowers than I'm ever going to use. Just with every island I visit. As long as I've got at least one of each seed, then I can grow more. So I never have to worry about it. I hear you. Okay, I'm hurting a bit. One more round? You want to go? Expert Shark Hunter. I don't know if that popped up on the screen for you. No, it didn't. That's caught on that. Okay, that gives me a bit of peace. Stuff, just stuff. Stuff. Where did those items go? What was it? Shark head, probably. I do want the shark head. Ideally, because that's how I keep track of how many sharks I've killed in one playthrough. Actually, no, it wasn't shark head, was it? It was rope and simple fish stew. Well, nothing important. Now, this is important. Metal. And some copper. I really should invest in the flippers and the bottle at this point. I haven't got much excuse, I've got loads of plastic and loads of vine goo. It's normally vine goo that slows me down on that, but I've made loads. Because I've been conscientious about my smelting and tried to have stuff on the go generally. Shark will come back in a minute. That's probably a good time to head around to the other side of the island. think it's very silly that you see scrap and stuff lying around, you can just pick it up, but when it's on the seabed, oh no, you have to excavate it. Why? When it's just lying there, clearly not actually buried. And copper. I don't particularly need a lot more copper, but there's no sense in not harvesting it. It's the metal I'm really after, though. Book's getting low. One more, I would say. But I might actually be done. Nearly. Oh no, another one. I think this is it though. I think I'm pretty much finished. Don't see any more stuff here. Yeah, I think I'm basically done. That worked out neatly. There's probably stuff I've missed, but yeah, there's one right there. The downside with this design is that there's no spare foundations to go around this, so you can't get onto the back of the raft. Not the end of the world. Right, bolt. And a rope. Boom. And let's make another chest, because I'm going to need a lot more chests than I've got anyway, so there's no harm in making extra ones. Just means I don't have to make as many later. And off we go. Onwards. Okay, we have an island coming up to the left. So let's just edge that way slightly. A large island, I should stress, which is important. Because I need dirt, and leather, and wool, and eggs. Just everything. Gotcha. You love this one, don't you? Let's sleep. That'll get the smelting and the cooking done. Nothing else advances. You don't sort of zoom forward in the water. You don't. Yeah, your water and hunger go down a bit, I think, but not severely. But it does complete any cooking, any growing, and any smelting that you've got going, which is nice. Right. Walls. Let's get the next floor going. No, I haven't got enough materials really, have I? I'll have to wait a bit. Eventually this navigation stuff will all be at the top. On the next floor up. I'll have the grass plots here, I'll have my storage and my smelting over here. My food and stuff is all down here. Bed, research. That's the plan. Now if I'm really lucky I'll get the biggest large island first. That's always fun. The biggest one is great. It's got so much dirt on it. Twist that a little bit left. Let's just check that the engine works. Good, no problems caused by that being on top of it. Didn't think so, but worth checking. So what do I want to do now? I just want to gather materials and continue building my raft mostly until I reach the large island. Right, if I've got 2 full stacks of shark, I'll keep the shark on me. There we go. Decent food. I guess I can start on the walls. Which way around is it? Let's have a look. 8. Oh, I'm so low on planks, it's ridiculous. That's really all the planks I have, 15. Excuse me? No. Whatever that is, I want it. Okay, so I do not have a lot of wood. Okay, that's the front wall. So our storage is all going to be on here. Should come into view soon, the large island. Only a couple hundred away. Okay, so how many do I need? 24. How many have I got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I do not have enough wood to make more chests. There it is. Wait, excuse me? That's the radio tower. That's the radio tower. Why does the radio tower show up as a green dot? That's silly. That's no use to me at all. I don't need the radio tower. It's got no trees on it for a start, let alone anything else. Didn't know that. I mean, I noticed earlier in this stream that once I set the thing to Vasakatan, that the radio tower that I'd just left was a green dot, but I didn't expect it to... But why? Why? I guess it's just anything that is receiver compatible shows up as a dot, and it only tells you which dot is the focused one if you've got a particular frequency. But anything that does show up on the thing is still going to show up on the thing, just not as the identified dot. Huh. Well, I mean, this is completely useless to me, really. I just need to stroll on by. They only start turning when you get close enough. I mean, here's my question, right? Have any of the items respawned? My guess is no. But unless it's a newly generated instance of the radio tower, which I suppose isn't impossible. I mean, it's worth a look. Because there's a lot of easy materials here if they do respawn. I really doubt it, though. So I guess finding a large island will be for next stream. I'll try not to find any in the meantime. Doesn't look like there's anything. I'm going to say no. Oh no, stuff does respawn. That is interesting. And worth taking advantage of. Very interesting. I wouldn't have expected that. It's obviously a freshly generated instance. I wonder if anything else comes back, like the briefcase and stuff. All the notes, whether they respawn. I wouldn't have thought so. I imagine they've got flags on them to prevent that. That's a plank inside. Yeah, that's not come back. Didn't think so. I'll take a couple of free planks. Certainly, certainly. I put away my planks. Well done, me. But if the crates and stuff are back... No, the crates don't respawn, just the regular stuff. Oh, that's a shame. Fair enough, though. I can still grab other stuff. Get a few extra bits for easy scrap. I am normally great at that jump. I can't remember the last time I failed it before today. But today, probably because I'm streaming and therefore it can record my failures for posterity. Oh, hi Jade. I don't think there was anything up here, was there? No. Can I be asked harvesting anything off the seabed here? Nah. Not really. If it's not metal, I'm not that fussed. I've got loads of everything else. Let's make sure I'm aiming well away from this thing. No, not the engine. Anchor. And once I clear this thing, I can switch the sail back to forward. I don't need to put it forward, I just need to close it, but let's spin it forward-ish, just so it's out of the way. Okay, well, I'm pretty sure that dot there is not going to be the radio tower again, so let's head over there. So I do need to go a little bit to the left. How much metal have I got? I can start reinforcing these. And then that'll stop sharp bothering me. I've got 2 stacks, which is basically enough. No, it's not. I need an extra 25 once I've got all the things out. It's certainly enough to do what I've got at the moment. Whoops, don't do that. Is it time to put the collection nets in across the whole front, really? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of those. I'm going to leave that there because it's got planks in it that are perfectly good. I don't want to waste them just yet. Let's make some other stuff that I haven't got in place yet. So I want the other water purifier, plastic and glass, easy. Plastic and glass. Let's put you there. Let's get you filled up. And then consult my screenshots. Yep, this next. It's a waste of the planks, but meh. And then let's make a cooking pot, which I've never used before in this game, ever. Plastic, metal, vine goo, and a bolt. Vine goo, bolt, plastic, metal. Never used one of these before. Don't like that. There's no reason to have it avoid touching the thing here, but it doesn't look right. There we go. And now that oh, I used up all my planks. Excellent. Is where I can put all my recipes. So let's grab those. Where have I left them? There they are. Just the 2 recipes, I think. And I don't need to keep the rest. Cool. I am so low on planks, it hurts. Okay. to move these because the stairs are going to go here, up to the top floor. Not that I'm going to make those yet, but let's just move the birds' nests over here for now. Why not? Are you coming in for a nibble? Don't think so, you're not going in a straight line. Oh, then again. Wasn't at that moment, but soon did. Oh, hello, island. Opportunity to get some wood. I can't be bothered with the sail to do this, so I'll just use the paddle. Okay, there's absolutely nothing just here, which is great because it means I can move away from the shark. And probably have it totally ignore me. Maybe not quite. There's stuff here. But I can leave that for last. Or not. Did you just try and bite me and just completely miss? Never seen that happen before. Metal. Yeah, well, I was too concerned with getting to the surface, to be honest. Oh. Wait. Thank you. Getting a couple of planks is okay. Big lag spike. Up here. Couple of mangoes. Yeah. I need to drop stuff off, my inventory's full. Come on then, Sharky. Is there a tree down there that I somehow keep missing? Oh, a new recipe. Cool. Happy with that. It's very opportune. Right, let's get this last tree. Where are you? How do I keep bypassing you? Because you're there. Okay, let's tidy up my inventory. Let's stab the shark. I'm full, hang on. Cool. New recipe. Probably possible to find that recipe now because of that. Although to be fair, you can get the recipe for stew before you have access to milk, so maybe not. There's one mildly annoying thing here, that you can walk off this edge into the water and you can't put a barrier there. It won't let you build anything on that edge of the engine. It's really annoying. I mean, it's not that hard to just not walk into it, but still. Suits me just fine, because that means we've got that there. Let's go harvesting just to finish off the stream. And back down. As usual, it's really metal that I'm after, so I'm going to scan around the edges a bit. One day I'll have these islands mapped out in my head, like I knew there was metal at the mouth of the opening over here. Because I've had this island enough times before that I remember that. There is a mod that shows you where there are still resources around an island, and I might use that one, maybe? Maybe. I'll keep this vanilla for now, though. Don't think there's anything under here. No, which is disappointing. Because you'd think there would be, but there isn't. And back down. Let's just check over here. I didn't quite go out to the edge here, did I? Oh yeah, there's stuff down here. Including some metal down there, look. Good call. I really should invest in flippers. Oh, copper. And I saw some clay back there as well. I'm quite far out from the island over here. Some of them go out miles into the ocean. Well, I mean, I don't think any go like much further than this, but you take my point. Oh, hello. Maybe I'm wrong, maybe there's some metal down here. Or maybe that's a separate one, there's like loads of these rock formations. No, this is the one. I was just stupid then. I'm probably never going to need to harvest sand or clay again for the rest of this game soon. And I'm going to make 10 smelters, which is 8 more. And for each one I need 12 sand and 12 clay. So it's not cheap. Look at this all upright. Pick it up. Oh yeah, that's the mysterious one that can't be harvested. I don't know why, it's just a quirk of its generation, but it's upright and you can't pick it up. It's weird. I think that's everything. Close enough, anyway. And away we go. I'm clear here, yep, easily. Okay, that's going to do it for this stream. Again, I will probably do some gathering between... I can see the large island coming up in front of me as well. Oh, you bastard. I don't think that's the largest one, but it certainly looks like a good one. The largest one has absolutely tons of dirt in it, it's amazing. I guess I'm probably not going to do anything between streams then. Or maybe I'll just carry on this stream for another half an hour. Perhaps I'll take that option. Because I'm like right here now. And I do want to gather more stuff. Because I'm really low on plants still. The screech is going to be annoying. I don't like screechers much. They're just a pain in the arse. Should probably invest in metal arrows for this. So I don't have to shoot it as much. Oh, hang on. This might be the biggest one after all. I don't think so though. Doesn't look tall enough. No, that's got trees on it. I thought that was the rock structure that marks out the biggest one. Well, the biggest one I've seen, anyway. Okay, we have a clucker. I'm not too fussed about a goat. I mean, milk's nice and all, but it's a clucker and a llama that I really want. So we know there's a clucker over on this shore. I hear a pufferfish. I hear another pufferfish. Actually, that's worrying. You don't want to have to deal with more than one of them at once. It's not fun. I think that'll do, because this is all shallow. And we have a warthog. Now my favourite tactic for these guys is that they don't come into the water. So if you stand right on the edge of the water and draw them in, he got me that time. Okay, I lost most of those arrows, I think. That's kind of annoying. Look at that little thing. Some nice safe resources in a little pool. No, you. And eat. Now, where is the cave? Every large island has a cave, and in that cave is dirt. Here's the cave. What do I need for you? I need a bolt. Yeah, this is the one you can come in from the water. I don't think there's a massive amount of dirt in this one, but there's enough. As long as I find at least 3, I can start, preferably at least 5. It's 1 to research, and then 2 for each grass plot. That's the screecher trying to kill me by dropping rocks on me. Can't get me while I'm under here. No. One more dirt, would you please? Nice. 5 is exactly the number I want. Well, I mean, obviously I want more, but... Five will do for starters. Okay, let's research one. Press plant, plastic, okay. And these are going to go here, so I might as well... put them in now. And water them. And I don't really have the resources for this. I need to fence it off. Okay, that should be enough actually. Because once I get animals in there, they will walk off the raft. So let's just fence it off like that for now. Okay, the next thing I need to do is find a pufferfish. What is wrong with you? I'm going to need another spear, I'm going to need a new bow. I need more arrows. I just need stuff. Rope, metal, and thing. There's a fresh spear. Vine goo bolt, planks, planks. Planks. There's a few around. It's going to be easier to just... find a tree, I think, to get what I need. that the same entrance I did before? No, this is the way I came out, kind of, I think. Okay, that should help. Oh. Do need more arrows. I mean, I can take down one pufferfish with 9 arrows, it's not too difficult, but... Do I need plastic and stones, right? You're so annoying. Okay, that'll do. I do want to upgrade to metal arrows before too long, but for the moment... I totally stabbed you. Right then. Pufferfish time. Please give me 2. Nice. That's 1 to research and 1 to make a canister out of. Let's see if I can find another pufferfish. I definitely heard another one on my way around here. And I was coming in. Oh, it was behind me apparently. That was a waste of a pufferfish. I mean, I'm glad it didn't get me, but that sucks. That's 2 potential explosive goos gone. It's annoying. I don't tend to harvest resources underwater around big islands just because it would take forever. If I see an easy one while I'm doing something else, like looking for pufferfish, then fine. Well, okay. Let's get these poison goos going. Explosive goos, I should say. Huh. Their sprite's not quite correct. You can see there's a little dark bit just there, just inside the light box at the moment. I need to fix that. Okay, so I need to smelt the goo, that gives me explosive powder, I can research one, make the net canister with the other, and hopefully catch that clucker. Okay, so we need stones and rope for that. What do I need for the launcher? Scrap, metal, bolts, plastic. Yes, I think I will end this stream with capturing that clucker. What shall I call it? You still here, Jade? What should I call the clucker? It's basically a chicken. What should I name it? Of course, if I miss, then I have to go and find more pufferfish before I can catch it. So I need to not miss. There you are. Really? You're doing this now? Oh, hello. Come on, stay still. Gotcha. Now you can swim through water while carrying animals, but I'm going to get closer to the raft first. Because I can't stab the shark, for instance. Names for this clucker. Any suggestions? Anyone? No one? No? Okay, let's call it Brad. Why not? I can change it again later if anyone comes up with a better idea, but for now it's Brad. And I get eggs. Thought you might. Planks. Do I have any planks? Should I put them away, or do I just not have any? I just don't have any. So I can't repair. Oh, it is that one. And I need another axe, for which I need planks. Ugh. Okay. I'm probably going to do some material gathering on this island. There's not a lot to show you on the island that you haven't already seen. Obviously, there's some... up there you can see there's a thing. There'll be a crate up there with items in it. But unless I find any other animals, so llamas or goats, there's not much else on this island you need to see. So I'll probably do that between streams. So that's going to be it for this stream. So thank you for watching, and it will be more Raft next time.